Hi everyone.
Hello.
Everyone's very far away.
That's a big room.
Guys, we'll start with questions from the English media and then we'll move on to a couple in Spanish. Martin will reply in English to the Spanish questions. Alex.
Hi, Martin. This is the business end of the season, so can you use experience from when you were in this stage of the competition last season and previous title challenges to get over the line this time?
I mean, it's the best part of the season, so yeah, everyone is up for it. Everyone is excited. We know what we play for, and yeah, tomorrow is another great opportunity for us to do something special. And yeah, we know what's there, and we just have to enjoy it and be ready for it. And as you said, take all the lessons, from the past and bring it into this end of the season. And I'm sure we're going to do that. And yeah, looking forward to it.
How has this season been for you? I know you've had to battle back from injury a couple of times. We've heard from the manager throughout the season about how you've been close to the team and been playing a big role, even if you haven't been on the pitch as much as you'd like.
Yeah, no, obviously it's been frustrating. To be away from the pitch is, I love to be on the pitch. I love to play football. I want to play every single game. And it's been challenging, but I think I've just tried to make the most out of it, be around the team, as you said, and help in any way I can. Obviously, it's different when you're not on the pitch, but I've tried to make the most out of it, and I think I've done a good job to stay fit as well, to come back in the best possible condition, So, just happy to be back now and doing what I love and try to help the team as much as possible on the pitch, finally.
Danish.
Hi there, Martin. Just picking up on what Alex said there, Declan Rice has actually urged the players to embrace it and enjoy it. Is that easier said than done, though, given the amount of pressure there's on?
I mean, how can you not enjoy it? I think we're playing in probably the toughest and the most competitive league in the world, and we're at the top, fighting for the title. We're in the semi-final in the Champions League. I mean, for me, it's hard to understand how you cannot enjoy that. That's what we've been dreaming about the whole life, since I was a kid. These are the moments we've been dreaming about, So for me, that's quite easy. And as I said before, this is the best part of the season, and everyone is ready for it. Everyone is up for it. The energy in the group is amazing, and we're ready for it.
You're so close now to achieving something extraordinary in these last few games, but is it challenging, and how challenging is it to dismiss the previous near misses that you've had in the last few seasons?
I mean, it's always going to be there until we win it, and that's something you have to live with. As I said before, we need to take all those experiences and the lessons, and use it in a good way. I think that's a part of football. That's a part of the journey, and we have to live in the moment, And at the moment, we're doing really well. We're in an amazing position in the league and in the Champions League, and that's what we have to focus on, to just look at it every single day, every single game, how we can be at our best, and then we'll see what happens. But we're in a great spot, and we're up for it.
Isan.
Hi, Martin. In terms of the midfield and the chances created, do you think there needs to be some change in terms of creating chances for the strikers, the likes of Viktor Gyökeres and the front three, to score more goals?
I mean, there's always something you can improve, something we work on every single day, how we can be as dangerous as possible, how we can create chances, score goals in many different ways. So it's definitely something we work on, and for me personally as well, it's kind of my job, to feed the players in front of me, and just need to create a lot of those situations. And as I said, we're in a great position and we're doing well, so it can always be better, but we're doing well.
You've had a few injuries this season. It's been very stop and start, in and out because of the injuries. What's that been like to deal with mentally, and just in terms of momentum as well? It must be quite hard to deal with that. Yeah,
no, for sure. It's probably the hardest thing for a football player to be out injured. You can't affect, the game. You can't be on the pitch, so that's tough. But it's a part of the life as a footballer, as an athlete. You have to deal with those moments, and I think you gotta see the positive sides. You got to see where you can learn something that you wouldn't if you were playing all the time, you know, and also you get even more hungry, you know, to get back on the pitch and yeah, to enjoy it even more, you know. So you got to take the positives and learn from it.
Phil?
Hi, Martin. Obviously, there's been a lot of noise around Arsenal and, you know, trying to win these trophies. And a lot of your teammates have said, you know, they're trying to ignore the noise. But how do you go about doing that as a player? I mean, is it a case of, you know, you don't look at your phone or you don't read anything? What do you do when you try to avoid it all?
Yeah, I think for some people, maybe stay away from the phone. But I think in today's society, it's kind of impossible to not see things. But I think it's just about being strong mentally, and I feel like we are that. Just being focused on the right things, you know, as I said, to live day by day and game by game, and focus on what we can do and what we can control. And yeah, for us, it doesn't matter what the people say. We can't control that, but we can work every single day the hardest we can, and that's what we're doing. So yeah, just keep doing that, and we'll see.
Oh, Sam?
Hi, Martin. You've got potentially 7 games left this season, and that's all that kind of separates you from being either the first captain to win the Champions League for Arsenal or the first in 20 years to win the Premier League. That kind of gives you potentially a little legendary status at the club, the guy with the armband lifting the trophy. How much of an ambition is that for you? How much have you thought about that, and how big is that opportunity on a personal level?
Yeah, no, it's massive for all of us. As I said, we're in a great position, as you say, you know, to make history, and that's what we want to do. I've been this club for a while now, and I've seen the progression, you know, since I first came, and how much we've improved and the steps we've taken, and it's been amazing, you know, to be a part of that. And for sure, we want to take that last step, you know, and do something really big. And yeah, that's the biggest goal, the biggest dream, and that's what we're all working towards every single day.
We'll go over here. Charlie?
Martin, because there's so much focus on the league and the Premier League, winning the Premier League amongst us supporters, would you agree there's less pressure on you in this tournament, in the Champions League? And because many fans don't really expect you to win, whereas they are demanding for you to win the Premier League. So in a funny sort of way, is that helping you at all?
We want to win every single game. We want to win every single trophy. So for us, it doesn't change too much. Our focus is about winning tomorrow, and then we'll look for the next game after that. So yeah, I understand the question, but for us, it doesn't really matter. We want to win every single time we play, and yeah, that's the focus. So for us, it's all about tomorrow and getting a win, and then yeah, go back home.
And what can you take from the fact that Atletico do seem to be a little bit out of form?
No, it's a great team. It's a strong team, very competitive, you know, and they work with this manager for a long time. And yeah, really, really strong team in a great stadium with their fans. You know, they're strong at home, so it's going to be a great battle. And yeah, just looking forward to it.
Mika?
Hi, Martin. You just mentioned Simeone there, who's been here for a long time. You obviously would have played against him when you were in Spain. Have you seen any change between that Atletico and this? Because there is maybe a perception they've evolved or are different.
Yeah, I mean, they've always been a really, really competitive team, and you know, always fighting for titles and big games like this. They're always up for it, and it's a strong team, and they can probably play in more ways now than before. But yeah, I think the foundation is there. You know, a really competitive team and a strong group. You know, so yeah, looking forward to face that.
And just lastly, what do you think of the kind of form of Griezmann, given how he's been this season, how he himself has evolved, especially ahead of his last few weeks at the club?
Yeah, no, he's a great player and someone I've watched a lot, you know, in the last years, and someone I admire a lot, you know. So a great player, and yeah, hopefully we can keep him quiet tomorrow. But he's a good player.
We'll come down to the front. Sorry. Thank you.
Hi, Martin. Back-to-back Champions League semi-finals is some feat regardless. But as a player in the dressing room, what's the mentality like from a mentality aspect of the players and going one step further than last season?
Yeah, that's what we want. As I said, we want to win every single game we play, and every trophy we fight for, we want to win it. So that's the mindset that, yeah, we always want to win when we play. And of course, we want to do something more than last year. Last year was out in the semi-final, and so yeah, we want to go further this year and show that we've improved and that we've learned from it. So that's the mindset.
Hello, Martin. How important do you think it's for your own reputation as an Arsenal captain that this season ends with at least one title?
Well, it's important for all of us. You know, it's the same for me as the other players. And as I said, I think the most important thing is to be in the moment, to live day by day, game by game, and try not to think too far ahead. Of course, we all want to win it, but to be able to do that, we need to focus on the next game, and that's tomorrow. So, yeah, that's the mindset. We want to win tomorrow, and then keep going from there.
You're facing Alexander Sørloth tomorrow. What's been said between you guys, and how important is that before the World Cup coming up this summer to win that duel?
No, we want to win, of course. So it'll be good to play against him. He's done really well for them, scoring a lot of goals. You know, he's a strong player. So yeah, it'll be good to see him. But as I said about Griezmann, hopefully we can keep him quiet tomorrow as well.
Do the last one from English, though, James.
Martin, second consecutive semi-final. Do you think you're a better team this year than last year? And if so, why?
Yeah, I think so. I think we're stronger in different ways. Obviously, we have some new players in as well, and I feel like we're stronger, you know. And I feel like we've learned from all those experiences last year, and probably even more prepared now for this. So, yeah, I feel like we're stronger in many different ways, and I feel like we're up for it and we're ready to go.
And just finally, I know you focus on the game, but there has been a bit of speculation about your future, about whether you could potentially leave Arsenal this summer. Can you just clear that up for us, how you feel about it all?
Well, I don't know where that's coming from. Yeah, my mindset is just about doing what I can every single day to do something special. And there's always going to be talk and people speculating, and I guess that's normal in football, but yeah, it's not something that I know anything about.
We'll go in the middle.
Hi, Martin.
Hello.
I imagine it's only natural when this stage of the season arrives that nervousness and anxiety kick in, but at the same time, a degree of pride and confidence from what you have achieved so far. In the balance between nervousness and confidence, where are you at the minute?
For the team, you mean, or you saying?
The team.
Yeah, no, as I said before, we're really confident. We have full belief in what we're doing. And as I said, the energy in the group is great. We're in a great position. And yeah, we're ready for tomorrow. So all is good and we're ready to go.
We'll do the last one at the back, yeah.
Martin, over here to your left.
Hello.
Yes. Martin, I wanted to find out, when you're in the team looks more connected in the final third. But you've been struggling with injuries these last few seasons. How much responsibility, not only as a captain, but as a creative force, do you feel to be on the pitch, regardless of all the injuries that you've been through and the team is going through at the moment?
Yeah, that's what I want, you know, to be important for the team, to help the team, as I said before, to create chances and to score goals, you know, and to connect the team. So, yeah, as I said before, it's tough when you can't be on the pitch, but yeah, it's amazing to be back, and hopefully I can just keep helping the team, and then we can do something special together. So yeah, really happy to be on the pitch and be able to do that.
Cool. We'll end it there. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Huh?